Alright, the Japan adventures on day 2 kicks off with a major issue. I lost my passport last night. A huge issue if I don't find it again. So everything was closed yesterday. My plan was I was going to come down to this train station and then file a report. I did that with Google Translate. Luckily, they told me that there's something that was turned in 2 stops away at the Azumabashi station. Now I need to go back and get my cash and credit cards so that I can actually buy a train ticket and go to that station and hopefully pick up my passport. Now another thing that's interesting is that lost and found station in there, and the man was, and the tech they had was pretty darn cool. He could press buttons, speak into a mic, and then there's a glass, like thin glass wall between us, and it would translate what he said in Japanese into English in words on a glass wall. Now, did it work great? No, I tried to respond back to him and the mic didn't pick it up a few times. So then, we gave up on it. But point was, that's some pretty cool tech, and I'm sure with AI that's going to work better and better over time. That's something that's way too high budget for something you'd even find in the US. They can't afford that. But hopefully something was turned in 2 stops ago, and we will see if it is. I really hope it is, because I mean, the passport's the main thing. Like, it caused me some mental pain yesterday. I was like, I don't care about anything else. I don't care about seeing all these sites in Japan. Like, I need to get that passport. Like, if I can get that, like, I'm happy. And to be honest, this is not the first time it happened. Before I came here, I was in Miami. Check out that video. And I freaking left my passport and my visas and my whole backpack with my laptop in a restaurant in Miami. And I thought I would have learned the lesson then, but I don't know what happened. This time, it somehow fell out of my pocket between when I got out of the airport and used my passport for customs, and then when I, navigated, tried to figure out the trains here. I'm telling you guys, be careful. And Japan is, from what I could tell so far, it's not like extremely difficult, because they all do speak a little lick of English, and even the signs here have some English on them, but it's also not easy either, because the train systems here are pretty complicated. You have to also, there's I try to buy a ticket, there's so many different stops and different types of tickets and things you can purchase. So having something like Grok or ChatGPT help, it's definitely helpful, but you can't even rely on those, because sometimes it's just making up information that's not accurate. But yeah, hopefully we'll find this passport and then we'll be golden. And it's kind of a good mental reset to remind me what matters. It's not about, oh, do I have the best photo, the best food spots? That stuff, it'll come if it does. If not, we are good. And we're just here to have a good time. By the way, another lesson. I stood in line about half an hour ago to get a picture at that temple thing. And I learned I need to be less passive. And I learned it's okay not to be vocal and not to withhold information, assuming that it would offend them because they know about it when they don't. What I mean by that is I tried to ask someone behind me to take a photo. The photos were terrible. And I could have spoke up, but I was like, oh, surely she knows not to take a photo like that. But she doesn't, because she's not a trained photographer like I am. So she took a bunch of photos while there's people walking right next to me through it. Had I been vocal, I would have told her, you wait until the people pass, so there's not some random people. And then you don't take it off center. She tried to like move off center and tilt the angle so it wasn't symmetrical anymore to get a photo without them. That also didn't work. First she got photos with people, and then she made a bunch of other mistakes. But point is, be more vocal. Look at that. Everyone's just taking these videos in these streets. Be more vocal. Don't get so flustered about small things. Like, okay, whether or not I got a good photo here doesn't mean much. Oh, by the way, this is a really cool bar I keep passing. It's called Not Suspicious. And inside, they have hundreds of pieces of paper attached to the wall. Great name, interesting vibe. All right, that's about it. I will see you later. You'll find out soon whether I found my passport or not.